morning, good morning, good morning. Morning, good morning, good morning. Morning, good morning, good morning. Zero watching. Hello, good morning. Anybody out there in TV land? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Don't make me talk to myself before I've had coffee into me, please. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Good morning, Lothar. How you doing, buddy? I don't want to be awake yet, but I am. Click the link, come on up if you want. I'm no good at talking to myself. Yeah, that's about normal. For this StreamYards is about 10 to 15 seconds. Then the longer you're on, the longer the delay gets too. So.
Good morning.
Good morning.
No luck with the dog yet, I guess.
No.
No.
Not much more I can do now, but the wife's already checked with all the neighbors up and down about half a mile or so each direction.
It sucks.
So much I can do now except wait for the
dog pound or something, right?
Yeah, We both called. I didn't know she called too, but we both called and left a description on where she would have been found and her description and our numbers. So if they get her in, hopefully they'll call. I'm still at the hopes that one of the neighbors have her and just haven't had a chance. You know, she's so tiny, she wouldn't take up much space in somebody's room. You know, it ain't so like they would have to be. I'm thinking somebody might have her and just waiting until they can get a chance to, you know, call somebody or put up a poster or call the dog pound, or if she got far enough away, maybe somebody kept her for, because she's probably like a $2,000 dog. She's the smallest breed of Yorkie you can get. So
Oh, okay. So I'm almost wondering if she went to the road and someone picked her up when she was walking down the road or something. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Or like you checked underneath the house or whatever. You said you went
yeah,
underneath and checked.
yeah, and we know she was seen out there, so out in somebody else's yard.
The only thing I think can say is that you got a photo of her, put it and make rewards out, maybe $100, $200 or reward. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And go from there. I know how it sucks to lose a dog. I lost two of them. I used to have this beautiful husky, and he loved to run. Like the husky would run, he would run around the park, like like around the whole school park. We had a track. That dog would run for 3 hours around the track nonstop. And then we had to lock him up one day because I had to like outside. So we locked him up outside for like a couple hours, but it wasn't warm. It was not really well. Let's see, you needed to wear a jacket. He had a big thick coat. We had a fence that was about 7 foot tall. My neighbor says he climbed that fence, hopped over it, gone. I haven't seen that dog since. And my friend, or actually my wife's sister's ex-boyfriend, he had the same type of dog, and the dog disappeared too, like a week later. Like the dogs would not stick around. Like they
Yeah,
constantly.
huskies like to run too. That's what they're built for, is running.
And the other one was a black lab when I was a kid. My mom got rid of it at night. She didn't want to deal with it, so I don't know what she did with it.
Yeah.
She said, "Oh, the farmer picked it up. It was his dog."
I took it out to the farm.
Yeah, that's too funny.
You know,
That's,
she was a bigger dog. I wouldn't really worry too much, but I mean, she was like 3 pounds.
well, that's a lot of crazy. I've been just watching the news, and I'd seen you popping on. And I was watching some guy in Stuttgart, Germany, killed one of his friends with a ninja sword. Two Turkish guys. I think they're like two. I don't know. Two. I don't know where the heck they're from. And he stabbed him with the ninja sword. That guy is going to be doing life in prison for sure. Which is what? And then I don't know. Just a lot of weird stuff has been happening where people are just freak out for anything now.
Yep. Yep. And that's not just, that's everywhere. I mean,
Well, even here, supposedly one of my tenants, because he paid rent early, he goes, "Oh, the Tim Hortons is closed. I guess this guy came in, didn't like his coffee at Tim Hortons, so he threw it at them, and he burnt them with hot coffee."
nice guy.
Yeah. So it's that happens all the time here because they don't really hire people who should be making coffee and don't know how to make coffee. Don't. I had a woman make me. I have an extra large double double. So the girl put in half milk and the rest coffee. My coffee was milk.
Oh,
It wasn't the nicest one though, but so what are you up to today?
nothing. Having some coffee, and then I'm gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta go to work this afternoon. The wife's got to be there at 1:30. I'm working right up the road from her again, so
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna drop her off, and then I gotta go to work for till 9, and then pick her back up. And
I have to wait around here. It's my day off, but it's the first, so people have to pay their rent. But watch, people will pay me tomorrow. Oh, we know it was your day off. We didn't want to bug you. You know, I'm not like an ass or anything. Like, I'm here on the first. You can pay me on the first. But that's just how it works with them. And of course, my neighbor wants to get rid of his deer head again. Did you find somebody with you for the getting the deer head? I want to get rid of the deer head. I said, well, not a lot of people want deer heads.
what's he trying to do? Sell it?
Yeah, for like $150 now. Probably the same size as that one, or maybe a little bit bigger. So I don't know. I can't find a buyer for it though. People are not into deer heads anymore, I guess, unless you're a hunter.
Yeah, it's you got to either be some sort of collector. I mean, has he tried just going to a taxidermist up there, or do you even have taxidermists?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. We got lots of them.
I mean,
I actually called a taxidermist. He goes, "You know how many deer heads I have? I'm sitting on." He goes, "I'll sell you one for $50."
yeah.
I know a guy, a friend of mine. His best friend is a taxidermist, and he does all the fish and everything else. He goes, "I can't buy it because I'm sitting on so much stuff." He goes, "I'll sell you stuff really cheap." He goes, "I got 5 deer heads. I'll sell you every deer head for $50." Then he says, "I have a buffalo head. I'll sell to you for 100."
Wow, that's gotta be huge in your living room. Do I have room for it? I could say I'd send you the money and have you send it to me.
Yeah.
That would
But
be.
like I said, I don't know what kind of buffalo head he's talking about. Is it like a buffalo head, like one of those with big buffalo, or is it a bison? That's what I think it is. I don't know what it is, but
Either one is going to be huge.
yeah, he says the only thing he makes money off is the fur, not really the heads.
Well, that's a big head to be hanging in your house.
Well, he had a moose head I was thinking of buying a couple of years back, and I thought it would be really cool to have this big moose head because it had like the most big antlers on it, and they wanted $1,000 for it. And I'm lucky I didn't buy it because you can't even. They're so hard to get rid of now. You know, big antlers on it, and they wanted $1,000 for it. And I'm lucky I didn't buy it because you can't. They're so hard to get rid of now. You know, big antlers on it, and they wanted.
Get the hell up, Lola.
What the hell?
Mike, you look like you're as excited to be awake as I am.
I literally just woke up. I woke up at 5 o'clock, and then I went back to bed about 6:30, and just woke up again.
Yeah, I woke up about 6.
I'm still tired from yesterday.
I woke up around about 6 and rolled over and hit my clock and seen it was like 6:04, 6:05, something like that, and
Yeah,
said, "I'm not freaking getting up now."
but I was surprised to see you around here with your coffee. So I said, "Well, let me go have coffee with the boys."
Yeah.
One boy and one, we're not sure.
Oh, okay.
We're up in the air on that one yet.
I know he keeps showing that girl picture.
I know.
Missy. Good morning, Missy. Ugh.
I'm just not sure.
But I hadn't done a coffee stream in a while, and I probably wouldn't have done it, but JJ mentioned it last night.
Yeah.
Hey, well, listen, I'm so ugly. I had to be beautiful one day. So.
When that day's coming.
So what's me too, Missy? You surprised you're up, or you surprised we're up, or?
Well,
I'm so ugly. The zoo wanted me.
yeah.
Missy must be stuck. Uh-oh.
Stuck.
I don't know.
Missy's always stuck. It's weird. Half my internet works and the other half don't. Figure that out. My phone has a problem. My PlayStation has a problem.
You didn't make a mistake and shut the. You got your computer plugged right directly into your modem.
Yeah.
So maybe your router is just going.
Brand new.
Yeah,
Well, I
just
don't
need to
mean
reset.
it can't have a boo boo in it somewhere.
Maybe. One never knows.
Anyone know if Google Hangouts is still working?
Oh,
I'm gonna try it later on.
I'm not even. Once this thing came out available for us to use, I stopped using Google Hangouts altogether. I haven't even been on somebody's stream that's using Google Hangouts.
I see you put your logo in.
Yeah. Why not? I get it free for 7 days. I might as well stick it in there, right?
Yeah. Might as well.
Ooh, this cup's almost gone. But yeah,
You still have messages on it.
What's that?
You can still put messages through Hangouts.
Oh, you can? Oh.
Well, Hangouts itself wasn't going away. Just the attachment to being able to use it on YouTube was leaving.
Oh.
Hangouts is still going to be there. Just YouTube and the logo.
Yeah, I don't know.
The ability to use it on YouTube. And then I heard that what they're doing is they disconnected it from YouTube because they're going to revamp it and make it more YouTube friendly, and then they'll probably reconnect it under another name or something, is what I've heard. But we all know how rumors go, so.
JJ has 95 hours left.
Really?
One of my 17 messages on my messenger this morning.
How is that even possible? He only needed 175 and he was on all. Well, maybe the ones from yesterday haven't uploaded yet.
Yeah, probably.
Because mine updated and this morning and I only gained 1 hour. So I'm assuming it didn't.
Yeah.
Last night.
He sent me a message. 95 more. But that's a good jump from 175 to 95. The other day he needed 199. I was hoping he'd have it by today. I kind of said he would.
The whole thing, you mean? Like,
He only needs 95 more hours to get his 4,000 watch hours.
He'll get it. He'll get it within about 2 weeks.
Oh, he can get that in one stream.
Yeah, he can get that one. I did that in one stream.
Really?
Yeah, that's easy to do.
Yeah, because every person that's watching you stream, like if you have a 10-hour stream and there's 10 people in there, that's 100 watch hours.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And even if you're on the panel, as long as you make a comment in the chat a few times, you'll stay active in it. Because if you're on the panel and you don't do nothing, then it don't.
Yeah.
You can be on a panel for 24 hours and he wouldn't get 1 minute. You have to go in there and say hi or something
Oh, okay.
a few times.
Yeah, and I've also heard you can't have it on mute.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
So that's why if
I don't know how they can sense it if it's on mute or not.
But that's why if I'm running it, just to run it,
Yeah.
I back it all the way down so it's at number 1, so you can. I mean, I can't even hear it on number 1, but that way the little mute thing doesn't come up, so it's still on number 1.
YouTube getting rid of Creator Studio Classic later this year.
Never used it.
Starting in August, YouTube Studio Beta will become everyone's default experience. We're getting ready to say goodbye to Creator Studio Classic. That's right. When you go in your analytics, it's right there on the top.
Does anybody use it anyways?
I don't know. I got 4,240 hours.
So yours is still updating because you haven't. Oh yeah, you did a live the other day.
Well, mine's in review. That could take however long. Mickey was trying to tell me it would be Wednesday or Thursday. I said nope, next week sometime.
It's going to take them that long to send you. Do you have to do anything? Do you have to say, "Hey, I got my hours. Check me out"? Or
you know how you signed up for all that crap?
Yep.
Yeah, that's like the last step you have to do, and then it'll automatically say that you are in review. Your channel's in review as soon as you hit the 4,000.
All right, and it probably a lot of it has to do with how many people come in to review at the same time you did. So
and it depends on how much crap you have on your channel to review. I only have like 308 uploads, so it's not too bad.
I saw Gil Skills went live with his new channel last night. I'd subscribed to it, but I didn't. I forgot to put the
bell on.
The bell on.
I just seen him. I was just surfing and going around, and I seen he just popped up live.
Yeah, because he started a new channel that's going to be just his live streams, and he's going to keep the original channel for his regular video uploads, and then he's going to do all his live streams just on the other channel.
Yeah, that's why I was going to do a gaming channel, because your channel gets so cluttered between gaming streams, live streams, and then
You can organize it. You can organize it. You put it in categories if you really want to. So, but you have a lot of stuff, though, right? You have a lot of videos.
Yep.
I'm trying to find a video over here at JJ's that I wasn't in and go play it just to get him some hours.
Oh, I was wondering what the hell that was. All right. Mickey jacked me for $20 today.
Really?
I'm one of her Patreons. I get a notice from my bank when something disappears out of my bank account.
Looks like that teacher in the United States who gave that kid a blowjob is getting 20 years in prison. There.
Well, that was worth it.
Yeah.
Well, it was probably worth it to the kid.
Maybe.
Just a second, Missy, and I'll get you it's called Gil Skills Live. It's basically Gil Skills, but he just added the live. I will get you the link. It's too early to try to run too many things this morning.
Too early.
Oh, it ain't too early, but it's too. I ain't second cup of coffee into me.
Yeah, I usually have a cup, like two or three cups of coffee. I look at the news. I gotta read the news.
Good morning, JJ. Hey, JJ, I was just over on your channel trying to find a video to run in the background, and I've got one running. Good Good. You guys entertain you? Well, are you popping up, JJ? Because if you are, I'll accept you before I go get my coffee.
I wonder if this is why my PlayStation don't work.
Yeah.
Might be. I don't know. I only got a freaking ton of plugs and wires down there.
That link right there. Don't do that link, JJ. That link is actually Gil Skills' new channel. That's the link to this one. The other link is to Gil Skills' new channel. I'm gonna go. Take me a second to get it started.
Wi-Fi and electric, and you know what? You don't know. Heat and stuff isn't good for them. Air conditioning.
I'm gonna pay my daughter to come fix all this mess under here.
Oh, you mean like all the cables?
Unplug everything. Put it all the right way.
A friend of mine did a really good trick. He used PVC pipe,
Yeah.
but didn't glue it, and just like taped them off and ran all the wires through the piping, and it looked really clean.
Yeah, that's what I have to do or something. Just run the pipe along the bottom of the floor. Something. I don't know. This is a disaster. A disaster, I say.
Yep.
Thank you very much, Jack. Yes, I hit 1505. Oh, yeah, go ahead. It's a great beard. Hello.
Oh, the password. Yeah, okay.
Ugh. Yeah, last night was a rough one. That finally hit the wife. That was the third night the dog's been gone. She cried herself to sleep.
Did you check the pound?
Yeah, well, I went over the other day and they were closed, but I didn't know she'd already done it. So yesterday I called the pound, left a description where the dog would have been found, left a description of the dog, my phone number, and all that. Like I said, I'm still in the hopes of one of the neighbors has got it and just, you know, was working a lot of hours or something and doesn't have time, had time to do anything about it yet. Hello, Michaela. Good morning. Thank you for subscribing. I just saw that. Ooh, I think that puts me at 249, actually.
Yeah, well, 249? Yeah, probably.
249, yep.
I keep on losing 4 or 5 people and then gaining 4 or 5 people.
For the last 2 weeks, I have bounced between 245 249. It just goes up and down, up and down, up and down. Because you get people that come in and subscribe and then they just unsubscribe.
Right now.
Because I don't think I'm big enough to deal with the purge yet.
I lost another 2. Or no, I lost 1, 2, 3, 7 people. I was at 345. Now I got 338. So, what can you do? That's just life.
My God, that thing takes forever to brew.
Oh, okay. You have just the I thought you had coffee ready, or you didn't even have it yet.
No, I had our coffee pot. My wife went out and bought a dual one.
Oh,
A regular coffee pot here, and then on the side it's got like a K-cup coffee pot where you just do the singles.
oh, okay.
And that just it takes quite a while to brew. So oh, was your 100th? Cool. Shared out my video. Thank you, JJ. I wouldn't have done this morning if he hadn't said it last night. When do you do your coffee? He thought it was a scheduled one I'm doing. I'm like, nah, it's just whenever I get up and have time and feel like
Give me a
hopping
second.
on. Oh, well, yeah, I'm guessing he was on last. He was on last night, so I'm wondering if he had just finished his up when when him and R5 and Kelly Jelly or Jelly Kelly or came in or.
Oh, hold on.
Good morning, John.
He gone. Y'all left me here by myself. I'm so shy. I can't do it. Okay, I'm back.
It was time. I
morning,
had to go
guys.
grab it. I think everybody's out grabbing coffee. Maybe you'll get the booby prize. Missy, he was 100 subscriber.
Morning, JJ.
Good morning.
So I don't know if you heard me, JJ. I got a video of yours running in the background.
Yes, I did hear. Thank you.
I'm guessing that it must not have updated like yesterday's or something, because I mean you did a freaking 7-hour live stream the other night when you only needed 175. So
You know, and it went down to 95 now, and I don't know. It's taking forever, but that's all right.
it'll get there.
Yeah,
You need to hurry up, 'cause I'm tired of hanging out with your old ass.
I know. I'm tired of looking at you too.
And after yesterday's freaking stream, I don't even know how.
So I only need 3,500 more hours.
35. I'm at 42. So I'm 4290. I'm on the road to 8,000. Who is this already this morning? Hopefully that wasn't mine.
But I'm on a goal to get monetized, but I'm not really in a rush to get there because it'll get there when it gets there.
Okay.
But I'm kind of like you. It's nothing to do with the money. It's just a goal. It's a cool goal to say, hey, I made it to 1,000 and 4,000. Yeehaw, yay me.
Yeah. That's for sure. As they say, where do you go after you do the goal? You know that.
I don't know. Maybe,
It's like 1,500.
I know a lot of people are thinking, hey, you can make a living off YouTube, but you can, but you got to have so many subscribers, and you've got to have awesome videos that everybody watches all the time.
Yeah.
There's a channel that I subscribe to. It's one of the
Yeah.
yep. What the hell is storage unit buyers?
Yeah, you got to do YouTube as a full-time job to do that.
Yeah, he does storage. He goes to school and he does storage unit. He was on there talking about one night he had 75,000 subscribers at that time. He was closing. He's hit 100 since then, but his video was getting 1 million views, and in 1 month he earned $10,000 on that one video.
I follow a gamer. His name is Tylerius, and when he does live streams, he has 800 people in there. 800 people.
Yep, that kid I had on last night, Ben. He plays that game Fortnite. My son was telling me that there's a Fortnite gamer out there that makes $100,000 a month just sitting on YouTube for 8 hours a day playing that game.
Yep.
It's like, that's nuts.
I mean, I can play GTA, 12, 13 hours if I wanted to, but for what?
But what I'm not understanding is live streams, you only have the commercial coming into it if you're monetized.
And
So when you're monetized, your live stream, all you have is the commercials that you click on to get into it. So how does that make you that much money? Maybe there's something different you can sign up for that has watch time. I don't know, but I just
Well, what happens is, okay, you get that 30-second video. You can ask for a 30-second video or a 15-second video in the beginning of everything what happens, and then you can ask for more advertising in between the video, so every 15 minutes.
But that advertisement doesn't come up on your live streams.
No.
So that's
just on your videos.
How are people making that much money off of gaming live streams? Because at the most, they got the video you click on to get in there.
Oh, because they're advertising stuff too. They're still sponsoring stuff below.
Yeah, they
Like
got sponsorships and
yeah.
Yeah, and every time you come in and out of the video, you got the commercial comes back up again too.
Yeah, and I'm always making the mistake and clicking out by accident, and I have to sit and watch the video again to get back in.
just do like I do and just skip it.
I only skip it if it's more than like 2 minutes. Seriously, I don't want to.
See, like I watch them all.
And
You
it depends on.
And Mickey's and any of the people that are in our immediate thing, but there's a lot of people I don't even follow, and they're monetized. But let's see, like if you go on like Redskins fan all day, I never see any ads when I go into his live stream. I just go right into the stream. There's never an ad there. Big Simple, he don't have any ads on his live streams. Now, I've done it on MBAs, Gill Skills. So I don't know.
Well, you can deny the ads, right?
Yes. Yeah. Have you gone through and signed up for all the monetization stuff, AJ?
Yeah, I did that when I first started.
Yeah, I just did mine. A few days ago?
I think once you're monetized,
Yeah, I got everything.
Yeah, you have to go back in and do like a tax thing and all that crap too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only reason I did mine was because I wanted to be able to click on it and see the hours instead of having to calculate all the minutes. And the minutes and the hours don't line up. If you go to my minutes, it's actually about 150 hours less than my actual hours. I don't know how or why or.
Yeah, just go by the new analytics. As soon as I hit the 4,000, they put me automatically into review. Freaking ants already bugging me today. I have to slap her too.
Yeah, I remember that video I said I had 5,000. Just 5,000 people viewed it.
Yeah, the one
Okay.
that want to punch you.
It says 9,000 on my beta. Go into my beta system. It says 9,000 people watched that video.
Yeah, their stuff doesn't coincide with each other. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, if you go to the analytics and then you go to dashboard, those numbers don't. I think I should put pants on. Sitting here with no pants on.
I don't care as long as you don't stand up. You can wear whatever you want.
Hey, stand up.
I don't know if you're used to that. I don't know if it's been around. I'm sorry.
You think I'm gonna sit here with no pants on with Lola in here?
What, you get a haircut?
Who, me? No.
Yeah, I got up at 5 o'clock and went back to bed. I was like, ugh. I had to make sure the daughter got up for work.
At least we got class in the room. JJ walked in. He's from New York.
New York.
He's got class.
New York. My phone's not working either. I don't know what the hell is going on with that. I didn't want to turn it on.
Pay the bill.
Maybe you should get one of the ones that you got out of the bag, like when I was born.
One of them real old ones, one of the old flip phones.
Yeah, with the leather casing. That's funny. I haven't seen them in
I was
years.
going to do a work stream at 10 o'clock. Ain't happening.
I used to have. I got rid of it about a year and a half ago. The old-fashioned big telephones, the white ones.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I got a couple of them downstairs in a box somewhere.
I got $1,500 for it.
You can do your live stream at 11. How does that sound?
I don't know.
You ready to get
I
out
might not do it at all. I don't really even care today. I got my hours.
Right there.
There you go.
I don't care.
Yes, you got your hours, but what happens if before in review the month comes up and the other month drops off and you drop down to like
All you have to do is maintain
3,900?
4,000 hours for that. You just got to keep a 4,000 hour thing on for it within a year. That's all.
Well, that's until you get
I
monetized.
need 3,800 more hours for my next 4,000.
I got 18,000 minutes. I don't think I'll make it this year.
That ain't no big. I can do that in the drop of a hat if I wanted.
Oh, so that's the rule that is you have to maintain it at 4,000 above.
I don't think so. I think you have to hit 4,000, and then after that, I don't think you have to maintain it.
That's what I heard. You had to maintain that amount each year. I don't know. Hey, look at that! My game loaded up. I guess I'm back online.
Well, it's not each year. It's like for a 12-month period. It's from like today, 12 months, and then like tomorrow, the back 12 months will move up a day. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
But that's what I'm saying. He's waiting for his monetization, and what if their month ended to last night, and it dropped him down to 3,800?
You just need to make a viral,
I have
video.
My year is January 27th.
Yeah, but it's not your year. It's 12 months from today. 12 months back from today.
But I'm saying, so it'll be 12 months from when I got monetized. When I went into review. I did my 4,000 hours in 2.5 months.
That's a lot of freaking live streaming.
Oh, look at it, JJ. We're gonna go work for the next We're gonna go work for the. Where is it? There's the next new car right there.
Oh.
Good.
Oh.
Howdy, bro.
That's the next car. Tonight it's been a week. Go get me a freebie. That'll take me till 11 o'clock. My finger's stuck underneath my fucking camera. You believe this shit?
Have you tried just resetting your modem?
I just I shut down my PlayStation, turned it back on, and it worked. Sometimes, because all the PlayStation is a computer.
Right.
So I leave it on, or I put it in like rest mode. So when it starts acting up, I'll just shut it completely down and let it sit for about 30 seconds, and then I'll power it back up, and then everything works. I do that with my computer a lot too. If I can't get into stuff, it's weird the way it works, but that's how it does.
Dinner time. Yeah. It's only breakfast here, and
I didn't even have breakfast yet.
yeah, I don't normally eat breakfast anyways.
If I didn't take all my stupid pills, I wouldn't eat breakfast either. But like yesterday I had peanut butter toast with some honey on it, and that was all I ate until I was on the stream with you guys, last night. So I was busy all day, and my mind just didn't think about eating.
My wife likes that. She actually goes and buys the peanut butter, the honey peanut butter that's got honey already mixed into it.
Yeah, see, that's not the same. I use that it's called raw unfiltered honey. It's like $15 for a bottle of it. It's like
I like the peanut butter. I like the peanut butter that she was talking about. I never had it with regular peanut butter and drip the honey on it. I'm gonna have to try that.
Yeah, you just take it and you just how they have like the toaster strudels where you just drizzle Oh, don't put 3 pounds of butter on it, dummy.
That's fine, Missy. And Prev, yeah, I know, like 6 hours ahead of us. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing up?
Yeah, I left your stream and then I went to Premier Hell's.
I went back over to JJ's because he was still running live.
I think I hit like 3 or 4 streams last night, and then I went to bed at like 2 o'clock and got up at 5.
Oh, really? See, I went to bed when I clocked off my stream last night. I'd shut everything down, went to bed.
And I didn't have no Oscar or Sylvester last night, and nobody was home. I know
Oh
it
boy.
is. Yeah, they might have. I might have an Oscar and a Sylvia. I don't know.
Dawn.
Oh, my
Oh,
God. Who did
Mama Dawn's in here. I didn't even see you.
Hi, Mama Don. I'm gonna go grab another coffee.
Mama Dawn.
Yeah, I have a banner, so when I'm in here by myself, I click this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good thing. Because I remember the one time you were trying to put up a piece of cardboard.
Yep. Yeah. Hang on, I see this. It could be for the dog or something.
Hopefully. Hi, Missy. How you doing, Missy? Hey, Missy, my ear's still a little wet from last night. You got to make sure you dry it off next time, all right?
Didn't want to talk to him anyways. Actually, how in the hell did my phone ring? Oh, I made a mistake and shut my thing off. That's how. I have my phone set up so that if the number isn't in my contacts list, it won't ring. It just lights up. Because I can remember when you used to have a cell phone, telemarketers never called cell phones, but now they do.
Yeah.
Hello, Dusty Blonde.
Good morning, Dusty Blonde.
Yeah, I use this stuff.
Yeah.
This stuff is good.
I
Can't
actually
get that here.
But this bottle is like $15. I buy like 2 of these. I go to Costco's, Sam's Club. I buy 2 of these when I buy.
Yeah, it's not cheap, but it's really good for you.
Yeah. And then at night I take like a tablespoon of it, just eat it raw. Made by North American bees.
Lofar.
I want to see passports.
Brad's talking to you, Lofar. Pay attention.
Yeah, wake the hell up,
Hello, Snobby. Good morning.
freaking bum.
Yeah.
He's got that hair slick back.
Snobby. Hey, Snobby.
Snobby. That's a snobby salute now. That's how you gotta greet snobby like that now.
It's a snobby salute.
Finger salute. He gone.
Prostate exam or something?
Well, we were talking about prostate checks the other day, and Snobby was the recipient. So
No, he was scared to go
man.
get a prostate examination. Okay,
yeah,
and I
Logan
said,
started a bunch of crap.
yeah, and I didn't want to like scare him or nothing, but the other guys were scaring him. And I said, listen, because his dad has prostate cancer. I said it's good for you to at least go get checked out. You know, at least once a year, so nothing bad happens. Because there's a lot of guys who go through it. And I said, it's only a 10-second check. You just lie on your side, they stick the finger and go around, and that's it, and they pull it out. And he goes, I'm not doing, no one's putting this up. And I'm explaining, it's not that serious. Women go to the gynecologist all the time. So it's not like they're using 2 fingers. If you have a back injury, you hurt your back, they're using 2 fingers on the back of your tailbone to check if it's broken.
Yep. They used to. Prostate exam used to be part of a physical. When you went in for your yearly physical, you bent over and coughed. Well, bent over and took a deep breath, whatever the hell it is. But they don't do that. They haven't done that in quite a while.
No.
I do know that the AMA just recently lowered it from the age of 50 down to 45. But they're suggesting that you have a colonoscopy done now.
That's worse. You can't eat for 7 days when you get that done.
It ain't 7 days, it's 24 hours.
Is it?
Yeah.
7 days.
24 hours, and you got to drink a gallon of this stuff to get all the poop out of your chute. And
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
That's bad enough for me because I'm diabetic. 24 hours without eating is a tough thing to do.
Yeah.
but I went to my doctor and I asked him, and he simply told me, he said, don't worry about it. He said, you don't have any risks of, colon cancer or anything, he said, so we're not going to worry about it until you turn 50, which is actually in another couple of years. So.
Yeah, like I said, I go and see my doctor, and she smiles. She goes, "Oh, you're 49. Going for that examination." I appreciate you letting me reminding me, but you don't have to smile every time you say it.
Oh, Dusty's on too. Hey, Dusty. No, I think it was just people being a little bit, I guess, fear of the doctor, like everyone has. I have fears of doctors too. So I got fears of the dentist. I got fears of everything, like anything to do with hospitals and stuff like that. I do not like going into hospitals.
I don't have fear of the dentist. I just got so sick of it. My teeth have been bad my whole life. I've got the very thin enamel. And no matter how much I brushed my teeth or anything like that, they just kept falling. I mean, in 1 year, back about 8 years ago, I spent over $5,000 getting my teeth fixed.
I spent over, I think, $28,000 here just to fix all my fronts and everything like that, and they all broke within a year. With that money, I should have had them all removed and had dental implants put in.
Yep.
Or like a false teeth.
But not everybody is. Not everybody can get dental implants. Like I can't get them because I have bone deterioration also in my jaw. So they wouldn't be able to anchor them correctly. So I can't get dental implants.
They have a new thing up here. What they do is it's called grafting. They take a sample of your teeth and they actually build a core bone in a lab. It's about, I think it's about like $6,000 to do that, and they can fill it in while they search. And what they do is they fill it in and let that heal for like 3 weeks, and it heals like it's like a cast almost, but very thin, and it just builds the bone back up.
I don't know. I'm just gonna, because 2 years ago I spent another $2,500 getting my partial and everything like that, and my teeth have gone to hell. Now this one half fell out where I had it reconstructed, so I'm calling a dentist and I'm just gonna go. They said eventually it was gonna happen anyway, so I'm just gonna go have them all pulled out and get a set of dentures. The only thing that irritates me is I won't be able to eat anything that I like for a while.
I know, but that's, because that's the life of getting old, right? Or older.
Well, if I hadn't spent all the money on my teeth, I wouldn't have any teeth now. But I try to keep them as long as I can, and
Mine are from drugs.
7 days, Lothar. I don't know what that means, but 7 days.
Oh, I see that. Yeah, he's laughing about not eating in 7 days.
Oh, yeah.
The woman above me, she had to not eat for, I think, close to 6 days. She had something severely with her stomach, so they had a really big problem. Hey,
hello, everybody.
He's here.
Hey, Stabby.
Hello.
Hey, Stabby.
Hello there.
The two-finger salute.
I hope you wasn't waiting in the background too long before I noticed.
Good morning, Stabby.
No worries. No worries. I've just come down into the shed because I've got things to do. I've just had a coffee break, so I'm back down in the shed. I don't know whether you can see what's going on behind me and stuff.
Clean that mess.
If you'd like to have a little talk.
I like to see a mess.
Yeah, there's plenty of that here.
I'm going to get that thing out of Mike's head.
Nice, big, heavy duty.
I was just going to go, doink, doink. I don't know. I think I want to put my batteries there or something. Yeah, hold on.
So, coffee time here in America. Supper time over there.
Hey!
JJ, hello. Fucking lighting in here is terrible.
What's up, buddy?
Hey.
All right, I figured out why my phone don't work. Battery's dead.
Yeah, say it on my fingers then.
So I come
So
back
yeah, I'm in the shed.
and I see Snobby doing this. I'm gonna go back out. I'm gonna let you redeem yourself, buddy.
I mean,
Well, I normally go for the 4.
No,
Anyway, I know there was someone in the chat. I think it might have been Missy that was saying hello because I just joined as I saw the last bit of the chat. So hello there, Missy. Obviously, I can't see the chat anymore. So
Mama Don said good morning.
oh, Dawn, hello. Sorry for it's the lighting. I've got LED lighting in here.
Mrs.
It's very
Gaggins.
different. I want to get a good spot.
That's good. That ain't no stuff.
Missy says, "Hey there, Snobby."
Sorry.
Missy says hello.
Hello, Missy.
Is your workbench cluttered up?
Yeah, you could say.
That's what matters. Keep it cluttered.
Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That. Yeah, it's that light behind me. If I stand here, I'm all right. But
Yeah, same thing with me.
Just keep that big bald head right under the light. You'll be
No,
fine.
I get a little confused on wives now. Dusty is Snobby's wife.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're my number one.
Yes.
Mama Don is Snobby's wife.
I'd say good morning.
I know who Mama Don is. And the only reason I know who Mama Don
Mrs.
is,
Maine-iac is Snobby's wife.
she's got Ann Stuff in her title. That's
Yeah.
how I knew this. She's Jacob's wife.
We're going to Mama Snobby.
Next time I go up on one of JJ's channels, I'm gonna change my name to Stuff and Stuff with Maine-iac.
Stuff with me.
Yeah.
What? You gotta start a shed on fire now. Yo, that worked great. That was wonderful. There you go.
There you go.
If you stand in one spot, your big head will cover it.
Yeah.
You can always unscrew the light bulb. Give up, son. Give up.
Alrighty, Trav, you have a good afternoon, man.
Throw in the towel, Snobby. Throw in the towel.
I didn't know British people drank coffee. I thought they drank tea.
I hate tea.
Oh,
Tea
thank you.
comes with a
I think it gives you prostate cancer. I will never drink it.
Really?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
tea is for the prissy British, right?
I have a coffee that's got 2 spoons of coffee in it.
Well, there you
Every
go.
cup. And they reckon the better coffee, right, is one that you put in your cup, and if it doesn't sink, it's shit. It's got to sink, the coffee.
You're drinking instant coffee, though.
Well, coffee's coffee, isn't it?
No.
You know,
I got pants on now.
up until I hit almost 30 years old, I preferred instant coffee over brewed coffee.
That's what I grew up with, instant coffee.
Yeah, everyone did.
And then all the fancy stuff came out. Cold
No,
Folger.
I grind my own beans every morning. Gets nice and grinded up, and then
That's too much work.
The first
We
time
was grinding my beans the other day.
I ever drank was called Taster's Choice. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, I know.
Choice and Mexican.
Still got that herpes on my lip too from freaking Loader. Loader gave me herpes, Stabby. Look at.
Probably.
He did.
I told you not to put my cock in your mouth, and you did anyway.
Some bitch. Oh,
I was going to put something in your mouth. I was going to put something in your mouth, and it weren't my cock.
No?
Actually, Missy, I've had fresh ground beans, and it really doesn't taste any different than if you buy the damn stuff in the pack. It just costs you twice as much. And it takes you twice as long to make coffee.
Hey, JJ, I went to the vape shop yesterday. Remember I told you? And then they emailed me something. They said, "Hey, we got this, like this top piece here. It looks like the head of a penis." I go, "No, thank you. I'm good."
Yeah, people talk about it, Missy, but to me, it doesn't taste any better. The only way you're going to make coffee taste better is if you use fresh ground coffee and then you use a French press. Something about that, it like squeezes every bit of juice out of those beans. So that does taste good, but I'm not going to spend 20 minutes in the morning making myself a good cup of coffee. This ain't going to happen.
I made a coffee video.
By the time I took all that time, I'd have thrown the grinder and the press and everything else out across the room somewhere. Oh yeah, hit that like, everyone. Thank you, Missy. Look, she's still doing her co-hosting thing, and she's not even up here.
the like. The hell is that? Let's see here.
Yeah, I think it was Snobby while he was prepping up to get ready to do it. Seems to be okay now.
Snobby. Snobby.
Yes.
Eh?
Yes.
Mm.
I was just trying to think of what my favourite coffee is.
Mine is coffee.
The brown stuff. Yeah, I like coffee. Yeah.
I don't like any of that frou-frou stuff. I'm not going to drink mocha laka, chaka, French vanilla, coconut, blueberry. No, I want my coffee to taste like coffee, damn it. The only thing I do extra is I always get a dark roast because I like it
strong.
Yeah, but I like it sweet. I also put 2 sugars in my coffee.
Oh.
But I like it sweet, but with a bitter aftertaste to it.
I put cream and sugar in my coffee.
Well, to be honest with you, I generally pick up the one that's on a special. Yeah,
Yep.
You know, if it's been reduced from £5 to say £3, I will buy it regardless. It's still coffee to me.
Mm-hmm.
And the next week it'll be a completely different jar. Like whatever's on a special.
Dusty Blonde said cappuccino. I like cappuccino.
Yeah, I'd have a cappuccino.
No. Now, I do like flavored coffee if I happen to pull into like Tim Hortons and get a iced coffee. I don't mind if that's got a little flavor to it. But my hot coffee in the morning, don't screw with it.
But a lot of people don't got the Tim Hortons. That's the whole thing, right?
Well, they still got Dunkin'
I think
Donuts.
London's going to be open, or somewhere in London, they're going to have 2 Tim Hortons. Is it?
Yeah.
But you still got
Hazelnut.
Starbucks and all those places that sell iced coffee. So I just say Tim Hortons because I prefer Tim Hortons.
Yeah, McDonald's sells iced coffee.
Yeah, hazelnut.
Hazelnut. Hazelnut iced coffee is good. My wife got me hooked on that.
5 teaspoons of sugar, Missy.
All the Tim Hortons in
5.
That's why Missy's so sweet.
Wow. You better go have your blood sugar tested there, girl. I thought I was bad with 2.
Oh, jeez.
And I don't put milk in my coffee. I always use, because I prefer the taste of it, that cheap powdered creamer shit. I prefer the taste of that over. Poppy, what the heck is
What
that?
the hell is that?
The bug.
He's got something climbing on his camera.
Oh dear God, what is it? Kill it! Oh my God!
What was that?
I don't know, some sort of, I can't see because it's dark right there. So
We
some
couldn't see either.
bug on my camera or something.
He's like, hey guys, how you doing? I'm here.
Hell,
Unsweetened almond milk. Oh, thank you.
almond milk's good.
Yeah, I know, but if I put anything like milk or something, it always seems to have that burnt milk flavor to it, and I don't like that. It's nasty.
You know, I was hoping all this talk of coffee, Dusty might get off her backside and bring me one down to the shed.
Yeah.
But
She
maybe
probably
not.
would, Dusty, but when you got that knob right there by your mouth, that's not really appealing for her. Oh, poor Snobby. Hey,
I can take it. I've got such thick skin.
yeah, thank God. I hate to see a grown man cry. JD'd probably cry.
I
Low-
don't give nothing away. Tears.
Tonsillitis fever of 100.
Is that what she says?
That's what she says.
Yeah.
Did I just speak that in a British accent without no? I think I did.
It happens in here. You called. Oh, I gotta answer this. I was checking Hangouts and I sent somebody a thing. Hit the wrong button, actually.
And you can use this like you can Hangouts. You don't have to go live with this. You can just enter the broadcast studio, send somebody the link via email, and they can come in and you can chat back and forth without
Yeah, you can do it private. Me and Mickey was not.
Yep.
Yeah, because when she didn't have her channel, because everybody was doing StreamYard, she was asking me. I was asking her how to. She was asking me, how it works. So she had it all set up already, but because her channel was locked, she couldn't use it.
Right.
So, but now, she could use it if she wanted to.
Round one of dishes. Yeah, I was gonna do some of that today too, but I
You
think
do dishes, if you do those dishes, those bugs won't be landing on your camera.
yeah, I don't know what the hell kind of I don't know. It was freaky.
Man, my eyes are still killing me too. God.
So I think when I'm done here, I'm probably gonna make a dump run and
A dump run.
yep.
You gonna take a poop?
No. Take my trash down to the dump, see if they got any computers and stuff for me today.
Yeah, I gotta go and get my basement.
They've been doing pretty good. I go down there sometimes, and if they're gonna move the box into the trailer, that's got all the e-waste in it, they pull out all the DVD players and computers and everything and leave them stacked up in a pile inside the building for me. So I don't even have to go through this.
Yeah, I went to the scrapyard yesterday, and the yard foreman, he's got these, real small laptops. He's got a stack of them in his hand. He's walking. I was like, "Where you going with those?" I'm gonna throw them in that bin. I said, "If you don't put them on my pallet, me and you're gonna be out here fighting." These. I said, "How long have we been doing this?"
Oh, I threw 3 of them in the bin this morning. Oh.
It would have cost you $100 to send them to him anyways.
Mm-hmm.
3 of them. They was all working as well. Oh, what a shame.
So then they have a trash box for like flat screens and just bullshit stuff. So I look in the trash box and there's a big huge plasma. There's 2 other monitors. I said, "Dude, why aren't these on my pallet?" "Oh, you want those too?" So I had to give him a list: flat screens, monitors, cell phones, routers, modems, computers, laptops. So he's like, "Oh, I got a bag of cell phones too. I didn't know you wanted those." I was like, I'm gonna start. And there's a scrapyard, like literally, you go out their gate, you can go into another gate across the street, go to the next scrap. I'm gonna start going there. Like, good Lord. But they'll put the garbage on my pallet, low grade boards, and I said just put anything that's electronic on the pallet. I said I'm tired of dealing with you people. Every time I come, I said I'm gonna get a job here and just run you all out. I'm gonna have to educate you. They fired like people there for stealing. It was hilarious.
I did have somebody ask me about CRTVs the other day, and I looked at them, and I'm like, you know what? All that's got is a really low grade. There's no gold in it. There's
There's a lot of copper though. And
pound of copper or two maybe in it, and it's really not worth the hassle because the tubes and stuff cost me to get rid of.
Yeah, that's why I don't do it no more.
I could just pile them up and take them all down to the dump on our cleanup days that we have twice a year, but then I'm gonna have a whole bunch of freaking TVs out here sitting around.
Yeah.
So
you can get a shitload of copper. The jogging cable, the core. You see that, Snobby?
I've got a lot of respect for this Maine-iac's channel. You know what I mean? He's kindly let me up here, so I'm just going to respect this guy. But trust me, on someone else's, he's going to cop it big time.
no, I do whatever you want, especially the
No, mate. No, I would never do that. I would never do that.
You have my permission. It's only a couple clicks for me to turn it to adult.
I mean, poking me in
no.
the head.
No, he probably ain't worth it anyway.
Well, like I said, we're trying to figure out what he is. Is he male, female, half and half? I don't know.
Is he a doctor?
I mean, the first downside is he's Canadian, so there's the first problem.
Well,
So that does explain a lot.
I think there's a bit of German blood there and all.
Yeah, he's
No, you know what he is?
citizenship.
He's probably Greek. Greek is all anal. So, he might be Greek.
Yeah, I'm not Greek.
He's Greek. Then he's trying to
Well, he ain't Australian because they're very nice people.
I'm not Australian. I'm Austrian. Half Austrian, half German.
Oh, that
And
says
half
it then.
Canadian.
Yeah.
He's half and half and half.
Mm-hmm.
He's a bitzer.
He's Heinz 57.
There you go.
But everything.
I've got a dog like that.
Do you?
Yeah, I got a dog like that, just like that. Bit of this, bit of that. He ain't no good either.
Actually, your citizenship is German and Canadian, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, Maine-iac. It's really interesting to know that you sort of dabble with a little bit of scrap and that,
Yep. I only do it for the gold. It's a hobby for me, and that's
Opera.
copper.
Yeah, I like the copper. That's much easier for me to get.
Yeah, to me, copper is a byproduct. I'm only in it for the gold, barren stuff, and then the copper is a byproduct. I'll let it pile up until I have 500-600 pounds of it, and then I'll haul it off to the scrapyard or whatever.
Yeah.
That boiler I picked up yesterday had a 2-inch copper pipe hooked to it. Solid, the elbows, and then the ones I got to start picking up tomorrow, they're 4-inch. And he said he's leaving the copper, the brass, everything on them. Just get the shit out of there.
Yeah, that's nice, isn't it?
And they're paying me $20 an hour to get it out of there. He said it's probably gonna take me quite a while because there's 4 of them. There's 3 million BTUs. So they're monsters.
Oh, thanks, Steve. Thanks, hon.
He'll probably go through my floor. I'll probably have to redo my floor.
If anyone doesn't know what BTUs are, that's British Thermal Units.
Yep. See, so
Well, I did know that. I was just waiting for Mr. Know-It-All to let me know.
Oh, okay.
We did adopt something from the Brits. We still ain't taking on that damn metric unit, though.
No.
Yeah, I've got a good
I
position.
gotta get out my yard before summer's over here because
The only reason why that metric system is easy because it's easy to do math from. Okay, so instead of you going into the it adds up properly throughout when you add up on the metric system.
I know, but why? We already have a unit that works good. We know how to add and subtract.
I know, but it doesn't.
And
In fine machinery, if you're looking at gauges and stuff like that, they have gauges they sell in Sweden. Okay, and they're the proper gauges for machining.
Yeah.
They're all in metric. And the reason why they're in metric and not in inches or any other system is because it adds up in calculation.
Well,
That's
so
why.
doesn't 0.002 of an inch.
No, because this goes even further than that.
It still can all be.
No. It's still. Believe me, if you look up the video, why.
Well, you look up the video all you want, but I can tell you, we can go right down to 10.
I know, but I used to be a person like that too, where I didn't like it, and then I looked at it. This video explained to me. It was an hour-long video, and explains to you why the metric system is better. And people who are hesitant, and if you look at it, it shows you why.
But we can do the same thing with our inches, and we just do it by the thousandths. We can take things right down to 10,000ths of an inch.
Yes, and that's where it doesn't make sense in the math anymore.
Doesn't make sense to you because you're used to the metric system. Makes sense to us.
I know, but you got to go. You have to look at the principle of fine machinery. When you make fine machinery and fine tools, they have the gauges for them, and they're in metric. So when it goes,
they also have the gauges for them in the imperial system.
Yep.
So I honestly don't care what we use. So.
Oh, you care.
Can you see them?
I see them.
Those are from the dollar store, aren't they? Poundland, aren't they?
Actually, they was free for £10. Actually.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Free for £10.
They're tin ones. They're repops.
Yeah.
I like that sort of thing.
I got a
red-blooded male and that.
I got a bunch in my bathroom of the Coca-Cola girls, like the Coca-Cola women.
Oh,
good morning.
I was going to say men.
No.
Doing good, buddy. Just waking up. Well, been up for an hour or so now. Having some coffee. Oh, man. Why did I volunteer to go to work today?
Because you need the money.
Yeah, have the day off. Have the day off.
Well, they need my help bad, so I got to go in from 2 to 9.
That's not bad. For a back.
No, not for me. It's 5 hours less than.
Jojo.
Yeah.
Have you changed the background or the position of your chair?
Yeah, it's a train. We got a train that runs about a block away.
Right, is that flag behind you? Because I've not seen the flag behind you before.
Yes, it's a flag, yeah.
No, you've been there.
Now, excuse my ignorance, but what type of American flag is that? Because that looks like a red.
Oh, it's the. Yeah, it's slashed. It's American flag and then the rebel flag.
Right, okay. That's a 50-50 one.
Yeah.
Of course,
50-50.
if the wrong person gets on here, or if he shows that on his channel, he could get demonetized for it. For being politically incorrect.
Really? You know, it's crazy what people get offended by.
Yeah, I'm not prejudiced, but it's like other cultures and stuff out there can show their pride by showing their flag. Some people have Southern pride. The rebel flag doesn't have any political views of it. It's just people nowadays. It's just people being proud to live in the South. I don't see a problem with that. But yet they're out everywhere. You know, they took it down off the Capitol, and was it Georgia that flew it? And they made.
They also, all them statues that were there for 100 years, whatever, they're all getting removed now.
Yeah, but
symbols, and now they're pulling all the stupid statues and stuff down to it. It makes no sense. Like here in Detroit, we have a right in the middle of downtown, right in front of the city county building. They have a big triangle frame, and in the middle of it, they have a black fist, which represents Joe Louis, who was a Detroit boxer. They have Joe Louis Arena here, and they were in there, and they were somebody went in there in one of the festivals. Now you have 600,000 people in downtown, and there's a place called Hart Plaza. Well, Joe Louis's fist sits right at the entrance of Hart Plaza. Now, in that festival, somebody put on the fist KKK, and another put, we hate, ends, and they defaced it right in the middle of 600,000 people. So you have the, it's just stupid. The thing has been there for probably 30, 40 years, 35 years for sure. I just don't understand people.
I don't care what happened with the rebel flag. None of us were here when all that stuff happened. I just like the way the flag looks.
Yeah.
My
wife's Irish. She was Irish people were slaves. Nobody complains. Just leave it all alone. It happened. Yeah. Let's move on.
But you know what it is? It's the new society. It's the young generation now who wants to go in there. They're all of a sudden they're white supremacists and they're this and they're that, and it's like, go away.
We got a statue here, okay, and it's Mahatma Gandhi, okay. It's a museum of rights, of human rights. Every Indian person who walks by, they spit on it. Okay, they just don't have respect over that guy because it's not the guy who they like Patel or something like that.
Right.
We have statues everywhere in this city, and I tell you one thing is they hide them now. If they remove them, they move them where they hide them. We have this one statue. It's called Timothy Eaton's. He used to have a big department store in Canada, all over Canada, and they wanted to put the statue and melt it down for all the bronze. People saved that statue and put it where the Winnipeg Jets played because people rubbed his foot for good luck. Mm-hmm. His foot is completely shiny. They wanted to say, please don't touch it. No. Everyone who's gone there or goes past the statue rubs his foot for good luck. It's just a form of respect, right? It just became a thing. They have all these statues everywhere you go in Europe. Like I remember my mom saying that this place used to have a whole bunch of statues from like the 1700s and stuff like that. They're broken during the war and everything else. They never put those statues back up again. So you're gonna have statues come and go. That's just one of the things, right? Like I remember they removed the statue in Calgary because it kept on getting full with pigeon shit. They didn't want to clean it anymore, so they removed it.
So you're not allowed to display your country flag outside of your house, Snobby?
Well, I do. Although Dusty says we're not allowed to, we are not allowed to. But where we've become an international hotel now, and many other countries that have come to the UK don't know the rules and regulations of the UK, they still display their flag. It's no different from many of the new shops that have appeared over the last few years that are, i.e. Polish shops, Lithuanian shops, and many other types of shops from the Eastern European side of the world. And they have their it's not a flag, but it's an advertisement, a small flag that's part of their shop heading that it allows the Eastern Europeans to let them know that they sell their type of food, if you know what I mean. So it's okay for them to advertise what they're selling, by displaying the different types of flags representing what different types of food they sell. But for me to actually hang a flag up outside off of a little flagpole, you would have to ask permission. But when we have the World Cup on, or we have Wimbledon tennis on, or any big sporting event, I will put the flags out. It's as simple as that. I'm going to support my country, and I will put my Union Jacks up. And until that day when someone puts a letter through the door saying to me, you cannot do that, they will get the one finger salute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's as simple as that, you know. This is my country. I was born and bred here, and I will fly my flag.
I got fined when I was living in Berlin, Germany, because I hung up my German flag out my window on my balcony because all the Turkish people put out their flags. I got a knock on my door saying, "Can you take down the flag?" I said, "First of all, who are you?" We're from this and this. I said, "No." I said, "They got their flags up. I'm having my flags up."
Wow.
And the guy was trying to come into my place, and I said, "You one more foot, you're getting head punched." I had to actually force him to move out of my doorway. He wanted to come in and get the flag. He ain't getting no flag. They got the fire department there with a ladder. I took the flag away, so they got the ladder up. As soon as they got the ladder up, they grabbed the flag or tried to grab the flag. I grabbed it, brought it into my house. They took the ladder back down. I stuck the flag back up.
Yeah, a lot of my neighbors they have huge flag poles in their front lawns, and they fly it every day.
Yeah, but you know what? If you're Turkish, you're allowed to hang your flag. But if you live in Germany and you're German, you can't hang your flag.
Yeah, see, that's so stupid.
It is.
That makes no sense, and I do it anyway. And I know people right now. Now they don't even go after people anymore in Germany with doing that. Now everyone hangs out their flag because people are too retarded to actually say something.
Yeah, they
Just
tried to
stand up.
They tried to pass an ordinance here because, like, all my neighbors fly their flag. Well, just in my block alone, there's 8 like Vietnam vets, so they fly the POW flag underneath
Yep.
it.
Yep.
And they actually tried to pass an ordinance where you couldn't fly that POW flag. Well, it didn't go through, but I was like, really? I mean, I got a neighbor here. He's so jacked up from Vietnam, and I don't know how he's even still alive.
Yeah, but you know what? You can't say to people you can't hang this flag, and meanwhile you got other people hanging flags.
I agree.
Right? Like that's like me going to your neighborhood. Oh, I'm a freaking Canadian. I'll hang my flag. Well, guess what? I should hang the American one with it then.
Right.
I'm in America. If I live in America, I should be hanging the American flag.
The only rule that I know that we have is if you're going to hang the U.S. flag and another flag, the U.S. flag has to be on the top. So, like, if it was a Canadian and you wanted to fly a Canadian flag, you're allowed. But if you wanted to put 2 flags on one post,
the American has to be the dominant one.
Has to be on the top.
Right.
It's mariners' rights. That's what they call it, because even if you are on a boat, okay, and you're on a sailboat, you have your flag from where you're from, but you also put the flag of that nation on your boat also.
See you later, Mama Don.
Bye, Mama Don. Well, I'm gonna jump off of here. I gotta get things going.
Yeah, I'm only gonna go here in about another 10 minutes, and I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'll probably jump on
right
to it. JJ wants to go live, get the rest of his hours. I don't care.
Yeah, I gotta. After Maine-iac shuts down, I'm gonna run to a couple of stores, and I'll come back and start mine up for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm only gonna be on. I'll probably shut it down at 11 o'clock. So.
All right.
Okay.
I will catch y'all later. I gotta go get all this stuff moved around because tomorrow I'm gonna start hauling furnace or those boilers. So.
Yeehaw.
Oh, don't go, Mike.
I'm gonna go, Snubby. I got work.
No, don't go.
I got work to do, Snubby. It's not 10 o'clock at night where I'm at, Snubby.
I ain't finished me coffee yet. Wait till I finish me coffee. Then you can sod off.
Chug it. Chug it.
It's still really hot yet.
I don't care. Chug
You know the one thing what really pees me off? That they put flags on everything now, like cell phone cases, everything else, right? Like they'll put flags on everything.
Hi,
As soon as you bring that flag to your home and hang it outside your home, they don't like it.
Yeah.
Why is that? Why can big businesses sell their products with any kind of flag on it, but as soon as you put a flag on your house, you're in trouble? That makes no sense.
Yeah. Look, you don't have that problem here.
No,
You
but
can
other countries do.
flag on your house if you wanted to.
Yeah, but other countries do. Like, I mean,
I know.
what about that guy? I think he was in Georgia, and all he did was put swastika flags on his whole property. I think the guy's dead now, but this was a couple of years back where he was doing that, and then no one said nothing because it was freedom of expression.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't hang swastika flags anywhere. I'm just saying that's what he didn't get fined. He never got. No one said nothing.
Yeah, but he only stole that sign anyway, didn't he? That was a sign of peace before, wasn't it?
It's actually it started as a religious symbol.
It's a religious Buddhist symbol. But like I said, I made a video about that flag, why they produced it or made it. It is actually an old Gothic German symbol from Attila the Hun. What they used to put on their corpses. So if you were the enemy, they'd take your blood and make that cross on your forehead.
Oh, I thought it was a symbol of peace.
No.
Yep.
If it's done the other way, yes, but not. It's the reverse. It's considered like we've conquered you, kind of thing.
Now that's one flag I wouldn't fly. Now I like the symbol, I like the looks, but I would never fly that flag.
No.
I'll put it in my house.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. That to me would be a huge sign of disrespect, and I don't believe in disrespecting, but that would be a huge sign of disrespect. Now, if it wasn't in the white with the red and all that stuff, maybe, because it is a sign of peace and sign of religion and stuff like that. But to have the actual Nazi
What did I
swastika
say?
would be
You're opening up
yeah.
you're opening up a can of worms you don't want it in. I mean, like I said, I do like the way the symbol looks. It's a cool looking symbol.
But that's not the real
That's about
peace symbol. The real peace symbols with like the one they used for stopping the Vietnam War. That's the old-fashioned peace symbol from the 60s. Remember that flag? We used to have that flag as the peace symbol. Yeah, like the peace, whatever. And then, I mean, there's different flags. Like you have flags with, I think in Africa, with the AK-47 on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have flags that are all different. Like the only flag, what's actually the really oldest flag you can get, is the Austrian one. It hasn't changed in, I think, over 1,000 years. So I think it was one of the first flags, and still is the one flag that has never changed to its whole time. And even in Austria, you cannot hang your flag outside your home unless it is a government residence or what was it? A government building. They also have rules like that, so you can't even be patriotic in your own country.
Everybody gets butthurt over everything now these days. So
Yep.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Well, look at that. Well, you remember, even the rainbow flag. Who picks these flags? Like the rainbow flags. You used to automatically, when you were a kid, you draw a house with a rainbow over it. Who said that gay people could have the rainbow flag? No one. It's the same thing. People just come up with flags. Like, oh, that's ours now. Or this is our flag. We're taking this. They steal symbols, but don't even make any sense.
Well, the rainbow makes sense because it's supposed to represent diversity, different colors and different aspects. So that actually makes sense. But oh well, it's the way it is.
Yeah, it is.
They even have on GTA, they have the Dukes of Hazzard car. Well, the Dukes of Hazzard car used to be able to put different flags on the roof. They actually took the Confederate flag off the game, so you can't put it on the car anymore.
You can download it.
You can only put the American flag on there or any other country.
Yeah. I see what you're saying, Mick. Yeah, I know what you're saying now. What about Evel Knievel? What was his stripes then?
Well, there's actually a racing suit for Evel Knievel in the game that's still there.
Yeah, but what was he? What type of flag or stripes was that he had on his stuff?
That was just a
American one.
His version of the U.S. flag. It was twisted. It was just a stripe with the red and the blue and then stars in it. It was just his.
He had the stars going
His version of the American flag.
Yeah. There's a lot of different red, white, and blue versions.
Hmm.
You done with your coffee yet?
I'm getting there.
Put $30 in my PayPal because you're holding me up.
Is that all you want today?
That's all. I'm gonna make a whole bunch of money tomorrow. I made a whole bunch of money yesterday. But $30 today. That's all.
JJ only wants $29.99. I'm a cheap bastard. I'll just accept $9.99.
You cannot ask for money on YouTube. It goes against their prostitution laws.
Actually, that's a lie because you can ask for super chats, you can ask for donations,
Oh, okay.
you can ask for a lot of things on YouTube. But in Snobby's case, it's probably
I'll be back here.
There's my 2 cups for the day.
Is that all you have all day? Is 2?
Yeah, I had a heart attack about a year and a half ago, and my doc says I should only drink 2 cups a day. Sometimes I cheat
Wow.
a bit more, but
And what was the outcome? Did you have surgery or
yep, triple bypass. I don't know if you
triple? Wow.
I don't know if you can see it or not. A big old
I know where they are. Yeah. That's a triple. I know. The old man's just had some stints put in.
Well, they were going to. They actually took me down to do it, and then they got the thing up in there and they injected the dye, and one of my arteries was shrunk right up, and they said, and it would have taken a really long stint, and they said we can put the stents in, but you're going to be back here in 6 months for us to cut you open anyway, so we might as well just have it done now.
Mm. I mean, I've heard guys of having up to 10 put in.
my neighbor
Is
in
that
2
true?
years. My neighbor in 2
Yeah.
years, 13.
Ooh.
13 stints. Fucking hell.
But me, my arteries weren't clogged. My arteries were shrunk. It was due to smoking, is what it's due to.
Look at this guy walking around GTA. Freaking naked. Oh, yeah, that is underwear. It's an actual guy playing.
But yeah, it
Started smiling. He likes it.
it's due to me smoking. That's why I really need to quit. But
Yeah, well, if you've been smoking all your life, it's very
hard.
difficult, isn't it?
Yep.
I know my old man's now packed up smoking. He's packed up a few years now, and I reckon it takes about 7 years for your lungs to get sort of back to where they were before.
Longer if you're older.
Yeah, maybe longer. Yeah.
Yeah, and mine will never be good because I have COPD. So
Yeah, I know people and known of people that have got into their 90s and smoked for 80 odd years.
Yeah, but they
78
didn't start.
years.
Yeah, they started
All their
later
life.
in life, though. Yeah, they didn't start
know.
when they were like 5.
So it's just the individuals, isn't it? That sort of, it's like what JJ smokes now. People keep saying to me, I'll get onto them vapes and loafer up there.
It works.
It
works. It's cleaned my lungs out.
Yeah, I understand that, right? But
Right.
the problem I have with it,
Yeah.
I know the outcome of 50 years of smoking.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know the outcome of smoking a vape for 20 years.
Well, if the NHS in England
Good point.
pays for your first vape, so you can quit smoking, they've done research. I think they're blocking this research. They've been trying to block this research for the last 35 years. And guess what? Vapes have been around for over 40. And they've been trying to block this research. And guess who's doing it? The tobacco companies. Why the hell are the tobacco companies now getting into vapes? They're all going to vapes. Every tobacco company in the United States and Canada are all going into the vaping system. I guarantee within 20 years, there won't be a cigarette left in North America.
oh yes,
Yeah.
well,
Oh yeah, because this has to be the
they'll never get rid of the cigarettes in the U.S. because the government makes too much damn tax money off of it. They'll never get rid of it.
I really do.
Well, look, I've got 2 kids now that are 28 and 29, right? And they don't smoke, which I'm immensely proud of, right?
Mhm.
Now, if there's anyone listening, right, who's got young children that are at a very, very influential age. This is what I done, right? And I'm not saying this is how it should be done. I'm just saying this is what I've done. I told my two when I was at the age of 13 and 14, which, trust me, is a very, very influential age. I said, if you come to me on your 16th birthday and you've never smoked a fag ever, because I would have known anyway, but I will give you £100 in cash plus your birthday presents, right? But the moment I see you smoke, I want that £100 back as quick as I gave it to you. Well, as I say, they're 28 and 29 now. And do you think they want to give their dad that £100 back? No, they don't. So they don't smoke.
Give the gift back too.
My
what?
I said, have them give the gift back too.
He just reminded
Yeah,
me.
well, and the gift. Yeah.
My
Yeah,
father.
but you're a lot meaner than me, Mick.
Yeah.
You're a lot meaner. You know what I mean, Mike? You're a lot meaner than me. I'm quite soft, actually. You know, I'm quite a.
I take the money back, give it back, and then I punch him in the throat.
My father was quite a joker, and he told me when I was in school, because I had talked about quitting, and he said, you finish high school. He said, you graduate high school. He said, I will buy you any car you want. And I said, how about a Corvette? And he's like, if that's what you want, you graduate high school, I will get it for you. Well, I ended up quitting school, but I went and got my GED. And I said, well, hey, Dad, that's considered graduating. He said, okay. He showed up a week later with a freaking Chevette.
Yeah.
That GED didn't get you nowhere.
No, it's just actually,
parents want to see their kids walk across the stage and get their diploma.
Yeah, I didn't even, because up here, if you get your GED, you get a graduation. They give you a graduation, and I had the right. I could have either gone to the GED graduation, or I could have waited an extra year and gone across stage with the rest of my classmates in the actual high school. But I didn't do either one. I was like, go there to walk across stage. I got my papers. I don't care. And, but my dad was just a joker, so that's what he did. He went and bought me a Chevette.
Ooh, shit.
Yeah, actually, Missy, I don't like to brag, but when I got my GED, my scores were, I got the second highest score in the state of Maine, and the state of Maine actually offered me a scholarship for 2 years of college at any university in Maine that I wanted to go, state universities. And I was smart, but I was an idiot because I didn't take it.
Yeah, that's a deal there.
So
I just went to trade school. I dropped out here when I was 16 and moved to Germany. Went to
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah. I know. Tell me about it.
I mean, I haven't got any hair on top, right? I am. But if I did have hair, I couldn't have it looking like yon.
Mine?
Nah.
You had hair the other day. What happened to that?
Well, it fell out as quick as it
came.
came.
So worried it fell out.
actually, Mo,
I like it that way.
They
to be honest with you, looking like this, I look more American, to be honest with you. And I'm happy about that.
No.
Mo, they do add stuff to the cigarettes, but it has been proven that your addiction to whatever's in the cigarettes actually goes away after about 2 weeks. It's the habit that will keep you addicted and wanting that cigarette for years to come after you quit smoking. It's the actual act and habit that is more than anything else.
To be honest with you, right, and this is just a stupid theory that I live with, right? Now, I don't drink alcohol whatsoever, right? I don't touch it. I don't even like the stuff, right? I don't like the taste of any of it, right? I don't know why, but I don't. Now, I'm a firm believer, right? If you're whacking it all in, you know, by the pintful, by the gallonful, plus you're smoking as well, it's making your organs work overtime, right?
Yep.
If I don't drink, right, then my organs ain't having to put up with that abuse from alcohol. So they're not having to filter that through, deal with it, the kidneys, the liver, and so on and so on. Where I just smoke, I believe that my organs are still filtering out that bad smoke. Whether that's right or wrong, I don't know. Might be just fucking stupid, but I'm going to stick with it.
Oh, well, all right, folks. I appreciate everybody being in here, but Mike's got to get his, or JJ's got to get his live stream up and going, and
Yeah.
Mike's going to do what he's going to do, and I got to make a trip down to the dump and to the store, because speaking of smoking, I only got one cigarette left, so I got to go get that done. And so,
well, I appreciate you allowing me to come up on your stream.
anytime.
Bite the loafer, bite the E-Waste Mike, bite the JJ, and maybe I'll catch up with you later.
Okay.
All right.
See you later.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Stay redneck.
Bobby, anytime.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody in the chat.
All righty.
Bye. Bye, yeah. Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Dusty. You bitch.
Bye.